Hello guys, abusuafoɔ mekyerɛkyerɛ mo nyinaa megye di sɛ obiara ho yɛ. Ɛyɛ foto kakra na mepɛ sɛ mede brɛ obi bi. I just want to use this opportunity to explain one or two things and to highlight on a couple of stuff with respect to the DV Lottery 2025 entries. I know say most people in Ghana and other part of the world, especially the countries that are qualified, are very, very eager and ready, waiting to enter the DV 2025 lottery application. But before you do that, I want to just advise you on little things you need to focus on. Right? Don't be in a haste to do it. Don't be in a hurry to do it. Even though when they open, most people will want to rush to do it and the system will jam up. Just make sure that whatever information you are putting in is accurate. Whatever information you are dropping in is the correct one. Okay, it's very, very important because the basis upon which the system is selecting people are consistent. They don't change the basis. They are very much particular about the size of the picture you are uploading. The size of the picture you are uploading, right? As a beneficiary of the above subject, I always want to make sure that I'll highlight on one or two stuff that will help, so that if you are also trying to apply or you also want to enter into it, you do it the right way and the expectation or whatever you are looking out for will come to pass. So let me start first and foremost with the picture. The picture size is 400 by 400, and most of the Photoshops or most of the studios, let's say around the world, know the size that the DV lottery requires people to use. So just make sure that if you're going in for your picture, you ask the photographer or the studio guy to do the size 400 by 400, and make sure that your ear, like the picture will show clearly your ear, your face, your eyeball, everything will be clear. It shouldn't be blurred. It should have the quality they are looking out for. I have somebody asking me, or somebody coming in my DM to ask me if he or she can use the picture she used last year. Let me be quick to explain that if you use the same picture, the probability of being qualified is very high. Disqualified, sorry. The probability of being disqualified is very high because the requirement of a picture to be used for the DV lottery shouldn't go above 6 months. So if you calculate the picture you used last year and now it's past 1 year, so you don't even have to go to the extent of using the same picture you used last year to apply for this year. That is number one. Number two, when you are applying, make sure that if you have your university degree or secondary school certificate or whatever, you will use that, or you use your work experience. All right, it's required that you have 2 to 3 years work experience in terms of what you have done before, because the thing is, even when you qualified or when you win finally and you go in for an interview, they will ask you, do you want to use your certificate to do the interview, or you want to use your work experience to do the interview? Because they will ask you questions based on which of them you select and which of them you want to use. So make sure that that certificate or that qualification or the requirement they are looking out for, you have it before you apply. Because if you don't have those requirements, it's automatic disqualification. You will not even go through. The system will kind of reject you, right? The system will kind of reject you. So make sure that you have those requirements. If you are single, remember to apply as single. There have been situations where people apply as single, but when the time arrived for them to go for the interview, they try to slot people in. You'll be disqualified. So if you are single, remain single. Apply as a single. Let your status remain single. If you have a girlfriend, a boyfriend, a fiancé that you've not married to him or her, and you don't have any certificate showing that both of you are married or something, do not bring the person into the picture. All right. You can rather advise your fiancé also to apply on his own or her own as a different person altogether, as an applicant. All right. Now the next one I want to talk about is that, please, if you are married, okay, if you are married, I want you to consider making sure that you have all your kids on board. Consider bringing all your kids on board. Don't leave any of them and say that, oh, I just want to use this and that. Just bring everybody on board. Apply with everybody. Put everybody on the DV 2025 application slot. Put everybody on. Now, you can apply as an applicant and put your husband as a dependent. And then what I mean is you can have two applications. You can apply you yourself as an applicant, you put your husband or your wife as an dependent, and you put your kids below. Then you can have your wife also applying on a different note and putting you as a dependent and the kids again under both of you, both under her. Sorry. So you can have two applications to increase or to enhance your chances of what? Winning. You can do it that way to enhance your chances of winning the DV Lottery 2025. All right. Now, after you have finished the application, the receipt that will be given to you is what you're supposed to keep, and keep it well. Make sure you keep it safe. The application is open right now from 4th October until November 7th. And the timing is the US timing, is Connecticut timing, Kentucky timing. All right. So it's going to be different from your timing. So try your best to go out there on the internet and look out for dvprogram.state.org, dvprogram.state.org, and try to read the instructions. Try to get more information as to how to go about it, so that you not do the wrong thing and expect that there will be a result at the end of the day. All right. The other thing I want to talk about is when you finish and you are keeping your results, you're keeping your certificate, the receipt. Make sure that receipt, you keep it close somewhere. Most people make mistake and they keep the receipt on their phone, and the phone will get missing and they are looking for the info and they will not find it. It will be appropriate for you to print that paper out, print it out and keep it separate somewhere. Now, I have a couple of people also that always say, I've done it several times, I'm not winning, I'm getting tired. Look, I want to urge you that you don't have to give up. If you have give up in your dictionary, then this is one thing that you don't have to give up on. Keep trying. Keep doing it every year. Your time is getting closer and your chances are near. So that is advice I want to share with all of you here. It is one of the best way of entering into the United States without thinking about any other thing, because when you come in less than 3 weeks, all your documents will be ready. Your green card, your social security, and the rest of the things that you need or that you will need here to work will be ready. Thank you guys all for this lengthy but yet information that needed to be shared to all of you on TikTok. I'll come again one more time, or I'll go on live stream to explain into details what you're supposed to do. Thank you guys all, and I'll see you on the other side. Bye for now.